back out with the Papilo. This is soggy dry lake. I'm gonna fly the Papilo again. Try to go out 3 to 4 miles, and also using the Quad Cheetah XR 125 cc. Actually, it's a 120 cc, and I've done some slight mods to it to make it run a little bit faster. I don't know about efficiency, but faster. So we're going to use the DJI equipment. Same place we did last time, 3 miles, same drone. All right, guys, I don't know if you can hear me. It's very windy, and yeah, we're just going to do this flight. Try to get comfortable here. It's going to be tough. I'm trying to fly out that way, which probably means nothing to you guys right now. So let's begin the flight, right? I can only tell you how far I'm going because you're not going to be able to see the stats because it's not like beta flight. All right, here we go. This is going to be a very challenging flight simply because I'm really going against the wind. I don't know, I might just do it 2 miles today just because there's so much wind. Kind of takes away the fun out of it. Only at 1,000 feet and I can feel the wind. I'm just struggling right now. Battery is at 3.7 already. Remember, I could take this down to 2.95, but the way it's going right now, yeah, it's not even going forward because of the wind. So that could be an issue. My height altitude is only 180, 200 feet. I am at 2,300 feet, 3,000 feet, only a half a mile, and struggling because of the wind. So what I think I'm going to do is fly it out to, I'm going to say 3.2 volts, and then start bringing it back. Already got a low signal warning to bring it up. My range is pretty clear, but like I said, this wind is not fun. 3.5 volts. And I chose to go against the wind so that it comes back faster. Finally at 1 mile. I don't know, guys. Today does not look like the day. Well, let's be positive, right? I'm gonna do this standing. Maybe I'll lean against the truck if I can find it. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. I'm trying to face towards my quad, the antennas. And as I can see, I have absolutely nothing in front of me. No obstruction. And I can hear my goggles starting to, the fan's starting to kick in, so it's working harder. It's working hard right now. Might as well just talk about that new DJI drone that's coming out. Looks pretty interesting. I don't feel that it's for most FPV pilots that are, you know, into freestyle and stuff, but I definitely can see its place. Ease of use. You won't be flying at acro. No flips and rolls, it doesn't look like, because otherwise you wouldn't get a warranty from DJI. But I can totally see its place for flying at a decent speed. If it can go 87 miles an hour, it can do some really good follow shots, right? And I can see something like that being very useful in law enforcement, following high-speed chases, and once they land, or once they land, but once like a vehicle stops, then if a person gets out of the truck or a vehicle, the drone can follow them with ease. Anyway, I'm approaching 2 miles right now. Very, very windy, not fun, I'm telling you right now. Okay, that is the 2 mile mark. I'm actually also cut my bitrate down to 25 megabits because I've been told that you get better range. I don't know how true that is, but we are going to find out. Okay, we're at 3.4 volts right now at 2.2 miles. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that 4-mile flight today. Well, who knows, right? And I'm using the Crossfire at 1 watt. Well, that's another thing with the other DJI drone is they can go 10 kilometers, which is 6 miles. And you know what? I think it might be able to get close to that range because most of that body is plastic. It's not carbon fiber. And so, as we know in the FPV world, and at least the carbon fiber side of it, it's yeah, it's kind of hard to go out that far with a carbon fiber frame. I'm at 3.2, 3.3 volts, almost at the 3-mile mark. 2.74, 2.5, 2.8. Bummer, man. It's the wind is stopping me. .9, 2.92. Three miles, just hit the 3-mile mark, and I'm at 3.2 volts, going back to 3.3. Signal strength is kind of degrading. 3.1. Looks like, oh, 3.1 miles, like 3.3 volts still. We can turn it around at 3.1 volts and still make it home, just because I'm, like I said, I'm really flying against the wind right now. I'm at 3.3 miles. 3.4. That's 3.5 miles. That's my record right there. 3.6. And I do have my little quad next to me where I can go ahead and drive out to it too, if I remember, in the least likely event. 3.7 miles. 3.8 miles. At 3.9. Well, I guess it is true that you can't actually go further with lower bit rate or megabit rate. And closing in, that's 4 miles. 4 miles turning around. I'm gonna do this quick. Follow that arrow home. Got 4.2 miles. Heading back towards the arrow. Well, this is a little nervous flight here, guys. Not gonna lie. I am flying with the wind, but sideways, so could be an issue. So I should keep it higher. 3.5 miles, following the arrow. On this one because I forgot to change my settings on beta flight, so I need to look at a path. I'm looking at this road right here. .2. 2.85. Working hard to stay up. 2.73. Well, guys, I don't know if I'm going to get it back today. It's funny. 2.6 miles. I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty nervous. I'm hoping that the beta flight settings don't just bring it down, but we should be able to fly this to 2.5. I'm at 2.8 right now, at almost 2 miles out. Definitely nervous, guys. Not gonna lie. 1.8 miles, almost 2 miles out at 2.6. Now what I have to worry about is it went down. I gotta find it. So hopefully keep the camera on. Sometimes it takes a quad to find a quad. Well, I went out the 4 miles against heavy wind, and on the way back I started hitting side wind, which made it even more difficult to fly back. So I brought this quad down. Well, it came down at like 1.5 volts. It's done. This battery's done. I don't even know if I'm going to try to charge it, but that's the lithium-ion pack. Everything is intact. So I'm going to try another battery when I get back to the truck. The GoPro still worked. It recorded everything. It waited for us to find it. But this Cheetah, the reason I got it, I said the unlikelihood that the drone would go down. It did. I put in the GPS coordinates and drove out dead right on top of where the drone was with the DJI goggles. This is awesome, guys. Good day. Good day. Got all my stuff back. All right, this is what I got, Scotty Squatty. Hey guys, just got home from the flight and analyzing if any damage happened to this drone. The Papilo is in one piece and still flew. I'm gonna check it out some more and see if I need to do any repairs on it. Whatever I need to do, if I need to change the motor, I'm going to do so. But after that, I am going to monument this drone. It will not be flying after that. It has nothing left to prove. It did the 2 miles, it did the 3 miles, it did the 4 miles. There's nothing left to prove. There's no battery that's capable of taking it past the 4 mile mark. And I was lucky to even get it back, as you see, because of the wind. And I normally fly with the GoPro, not the GoPro, but the Akaso V50x 50, and that weight of this one is 70 grams. So it's pretty light. And this time I flew with the GoPro, which I got back in one piece, you believe that, which is 127. So it's almost like flying with 1.5 to 2 of these Akasos on top of my Papilo. That extra weight and as much wind. We had high gust winds today, so I should not have been flying today, but I needed to get my fix. But yep, it did it. It went out to that range, and it could have gone further, but just don't have the battery for it. So the next step is to build a 6-inch quad and a bigger motor, not a bigger motor, but a bigger battery, and see what we can do with that one. Because if I can get out faster with the range that this is capable of doing now, and now flying with the DJI at 25 megabits instead of 50 megabits, I was able to get out further and didn't have the video breakup, which is awesome. That with TBS Crossfire, yeah, it was great. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for now. Say bye-bye to the Papilo. It is now going to be the trophy drone. All right, guys, that's all I got for now. Sky 2 Quad I, signing out.